I hope you are having a fantastic day, fantastic few days, weeks. I have to admit that my past week has been very challenging. A lot of pain has come up, some circumstances that made me, yeah, mostly my inner child and other stuff, deep wound that surfaced. Now, what I always do is then feel the pain, go into it, and process it, work it out. But with this one, I can feel that it's very deeply rooted and has hurt me so much that this time this didn't work. And I felt really, I've been confused about this for a week. How, how is it possible with this has been working for so long? Why isn't it working with this time? Feel the pain and then get it out, get it away. So I was going to a course a few days ago. I shared this with the teacher. Like, I'm struggling with this. Can you help me? And the perspective she shared really, really helped me. What she said is simply to accept the pain. It's okay that the pain is there and to be conscious of that. Because what I was doing breathing exercises, breath work, and all of it to get rid of the pain. Yes, I was feeling it, but I wasn't actually accepting it. What I was saying was, I'm just feeling you because I want to get rid of you. Instead of, you are allowed to be here because you are part of me. I'm going to feel you. I'm going to be with you. And then I know it's going to pass. That feels like a totally different energy and really made everything feel so lighter for me. And it's not even a reminder because it feels new, even though it doesn't feel new. What I'm sharing with you as well is to be conscious when you have pain. Because this can be easy, like, okay, it's okay to have pain. But then you just get stuck into it, into that pattern, into that thought frame, that thought pattern of, I'm having this emotional frame, whatever wound it is that you're carrying. And it's okay to have it. But then you go unconscious and it's always there. You need to become conscious with the pain. Only then will it feel seen and heard. That's all that the pain wants. That's all that pain wants to experience. It wants to be seen and heard by you. Because in any way, it's a part of you. And all parts of you that come up, whether that's a wound, whether it's emotion, whether it's an inner child, whatever it is, it always wants to be seen. It always wants to be heard. And when you go unconscious, when you just go about your day and you have this lingering pain in the background, it doesn't feel seen, it doesn't feel heard, and it's gonna stick. It's gonna stick around. I was looking outside. It's now a snowy landscape in Belgium, and I was thinking about weeds, because often what we perceive as weeds in our garden or in a veggie garden, we need to get rid of it as soon as possible. Take mint, for example. For me, it's a beautiful herb for tea and the essential oils, for example. But for other people, it's a weed. They want to get rid of it. So it's all a matter of perspective. Weed for one person is medicine for the other. So in your vegetable garden, when you have certain weeds, sometimes they can be beneficial. They are repellent for bugs, diseases, or whatever. And when they're not, you go to them consciously. You look at them and like, okay, you served your purpose. Now I'm gonna pull you out with the roots. But to do that, you need to be conscious, because if you're not conscious, you just cut it off without a root and it's going to grow back because you weren't unconscious, like, I need to get rid of this as soon as possible. Cut it all down. But the roots are still in the ground. And all it wants is just to serve its purpose. The weed doesn't want to accomplish anything. It just is. Just like your pain, it is not here to haunt you, to judge, to give you pain, even though we call it pain. It just is. And you decide what you do with it. The quote I received a few days ago: pain can be a portal or pain can be a prison. So you make that decision. Do you put yourself in a prison of pain, of certain perceptions, of identifying with the pain? This is who I am. I am the person who went through this as a child, so I will be that person the rest of my life. Or do you choose a different story? I had this experience when I was younger, and it was a catalyst to change, to put me in that direction that I consciously chose. Because in all honesty, what I've experienced in my life with all the pains that I've gone through, it's always been a massive catalyst. And yes, in the moment it sucks. And while it sucks, it's also beautiful. I've had so many times where I'm crying with pain and also thinking like, wow, this is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for teaching me this. Thank you for making me feel. Thank you for letting me release this. Another metaphor. I'm loving metaphors. I'm throwing it all at you. It's like the pain is breathing. I was talking about breathing in the beginning of this video. Breathing with the pain. It's like in labor. I'm a man. I have no clue how it feels like to be in labor. So what I'm imagining is to breathe with the pain instead of holding your breath or not being in sync with your body. When you're breathing with the pain, with it, not to get it out, but to accept it as part of you. When you go together, in and out, I'm feeling the pain. Okay, it hurts, but I'm here. I'm here with myself and I'm here with the pain. And you actually can give birth very easily, a lot easier. But when you fight against it, then you're going to suffer because it's not in the natural flow. So that's what I mean when you make a conscious decision. You choose how you perceive your pain. You choose if you are with it or not. My invitation for you is to make it a portal, to choose and make it a portal because you have that decision, you have that power. Don't let yourself locked in a prison. This is, you can be like in the prison like a Monopoly and you take 3 turns before you get out of the prison. It's all in your hands. It literally is. Breathe with the pain. And this is such a big example and execution of self-love because you embrace everything that's of you and in you. Everything that's inside of you, everything that you feel, everything that you experience, everything that you are is part of you. So you love yourself because if you don't accept it, you deny your existence. You deny that you are. And it doesn't mean that you're holding on to it by accepting it. By accepting it, you're actually releasing it. Don't identify with that. Be. Be with the pain, but don't be the pain. Ooh, that's a nice one. I'm going to stick it on my wall. Be with the pain, but don't be the pain. Just be you. And make it into a portal. Cool. I felt that was it for today. It feels a shorter episode. Oh, I looked at the time. It was 8:08. I love numbers. Double numbers, triple numbers, and everything. Anyway, thank you for tuning in to the Conscious Manual, where I help you to love yourself so you can love your life and create the life that you actually want. You have that power within you. Have a beautiful day, have a beautiful week, have a beautiful life because you are epic. Ciao, ciao.